5, 4, 3,
Oh.
2, 1.
I wonder how Corey feels about the fact that the guild disbanded. Gotta find a new place to raid now. I think everybody's a little pissed.
It was funny. I was literally talking to Hars that day, like just because like I didn't really talk to him, so I was just like, oh, I'll talk to him, just like so it's not like weird. I don't know, just to be friendly. And we're talking about 9.2, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm super excited for 9.2, and then an hour later he disbands the guild. I'm like, what?
Well, he must be really excited.
It's like, oh yeah. He goes, I'm sorry. I go, it happens. Like, I knew a lot of people were, like, freaking out on him, so I wasn't gonna do the same.
I mean, all I did was offer him a spot. I was like, listen, if you want to play casually, like, we got you. Like, that. Raid leading is a full-time job, man.
It is. You gotta constantly look at numbers, you gotta constantly, like, prepare and pay attention and look at logs. It's a full-time job.
And you gotta be the bad guy.
I wonder if your CDs actually feel faster when I give you this buff.
They do,
Or
a little bit.
Or your just CDs are so fast you just barely notice. Just like, eh.
I definitely noticed it. My rotations are a little bit quicker, but I mean, like, Fury is just so quick to begin with.
Yep. And the more haste you get, the faster it gets. It's crazy. Guess he's gonna bait, but alright. I'm gonna need haste for this place.
Oh. What happened there?
I don't have list yet for you. I will in 30 seconds.
Stack. Special coming. Interrupt 2. Stack. Special coming. Interrupt 4. Target you. Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
I will
So
bother
Max-
while I do this.
What?
Said I will bother you too while I do this though.
That's fine.
What are you doing?
Well,
I was. Oh, hell yeah! I get to watch your oversaturated. Oh,
Yep.
damn, damn.
wrecked.
Get the bitch about your fucking stream because your screen's too big.
Hell, you know what? It's not my fault you have a small peen.
Run.
I don't have a peen, but okay.
Which means that you technically have a small peen.
True.
I
Because
was-
technically, anatomically, if we really want to focus on the details here, you do have one.
I can't make that joke. Never mind. Anyways,
It is technically the same body part.
Interrupt.
Yeah, you just got an innie. We got an outie.
Well, it's not really an innie, but sure. Or at least I hope it's not an innie. That'd be kind of weird.
So speaking of big penis monitors, I was looking up how much like spec wise ultra wide is, and I was looking at the dimensions and the
Don't
the
get that
dimension-
monitor, by the way.
Why
The one
not?
the Odyssey one that you were looking at.
Mhm.
The resolution's weirder for that
Run.
size. It's gonna be a little stretched.
Well, I was just looking at like the measurements of it, and it would barely fit on my desk. I'm just like, oh no. Like, the stand alone makes it so it doesn't fit, and if the stand was slightly smaller, I'd be fine.
That resolution, widescreen like that, is awkward.
Run.
Say, I think I have like 1520 by 1440.
Yeah, hers is lower. And it's a little stretched. It's kind of weird. It would be weird. That's why I don't do those widescreen curve monitors.
Well, so basically what you want to look at it is the good ones to get, you can divide it into 2 separate monitors. For me, my resolution is the same exact thing as having 2 1440 27-inch monitors put together. That is the exact same resolution that my monitor is, and that's how you kind of want to look at it. If you can find something like that, those are always perfect.
Yeah, but they're more expensive.
But
I think if you're getting an ultra wide,
you're gonna spend a lot of money.
Yeah,
you've already been like, you know what?
I'm
I'm
drop
not going to Goodwill for this anyways.
Huh?
It would be amazing if Goodwill sold hand-me-down per
No,
gaming
yeah, but
monitors.
they probably have like a crack in them, or like the fucking screen's fucked up.
Bro.
We're skipping this? Hell yeah, let's go.
One of the more ruthless Marsworn draws close. Be ready.
I like the way Torrens tiptoe. My favorite.
Beef into cow toes confirmed.
Yep.
Beef's into all sorts of weird shit, so I'm not surprised.
Silicone.
I don't know if he's into silicone or if he's inside. I feel like that's kind of a slight,
Both.
like...
All day.
I'm literally in it right now.
Talking to your girlfriend. It's like, I'd like you to get implants. I'd find you more attractive. Is it because my boobs would be bigger? No, because we made it of plastic.
I love microplastics. I love it in my food. I love it in my animals. I love it in my tits.
Like the true American man.
It doesn't get much more American than microplastics.
Babe, I'd find you hotter if you were having microplastics in you.
I just need you to change your whole fucking face. Thanks. Why did the fucking... Oh my god.
You're a god in America. You're not looking at the face. And if you really wanted plastic on the face, you could just hand him like a bag from a grocery store. Here, babe, you're hotter with this on.
Yeah, blowjobs would be really loud though with a grocery bag on your face.
So? At least
It sounds very irritating. The sound
Stop.
of crinkling
Stop.
plastic.
You know, I have an idea what you're gonna say. Don't say it.
I don't know, Dad. Kinda want to.
God damn it.
I have a fantastic talent of saying things and making people think of awful things themselves without me ever actually saying anything that bad.
When you go on job interviews and they ask you what your talents are, do you mention that?
Something along those lines.
I'm very good at leaving people to their imagination.
If anybody is good at breaking HR's policies, it's me.
It's me.
No. See, I just get away with saying I'm autistic, and they're like, oh, never mind, carry on. I appreciate that I have an actual nuclear device in this game. And there's everybody out here that's like, I've got fists, I've got a loot, I've got a staff, I've got nuclear weapons.
I was playing the game, right? And I'm doing a quest, killing shit, and I'm like, I wish the game was just a tad bit challenging, because right now I'm pressing one button and everything dies.
What game are we talking about?
Lost Ark.
Oh.
I literally press one of my channels and everything dies, and since everything runs towards me, they just keep running into the thing that kills them.
It'll get a little harder as you do the main story quest.
It definitely feels like a phone game though, and I find it hilarious. Like I almost looked to see if it was a phone game. Fuck.
I don't know. I also appreciate. What was your character's backstory like for the sorcerer?
I was born in a bloodline, and I was destined to gain the soul of a goddess, and then demons came and fucked it up.
Well, at least you have a semi-cool backstory as well. Everyone else has been basically trash. The Berserkers is that they were just a gladiator fighter. Like, yeah, they were good, but they were just a gladiator fighter. The Strikers is that a demon came and killed their entire family, and they were so weak the demon didn't even pay attention to them.
When you finally play your character and you go to pick a subclass,
Mhm.
that's the soul I was supposed to get. The girl with the wings, it was supposed to be them.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, the Strikers is that basically they were such a bitch that the demon that killed their entire family just left them alive because they were so not even worth the time and effort to kill.
That's fucking hilarious.
And they just trained and trained and trained until finally they found the demon and killed it. My character's backstory as the artillerist is hilarious because it's like I am a special forces like agent who just goes around and I'm like fucking amazing to the point where like demons can't even take like mind control of me. It's just like, God, the rest of you guys suck. You get to know that there's another good backstory out there. You should tell everyone else that. Make them feel good about themselves.
You're not playing the big titty mage class, so you're doing it wrong.
Silicone.
You say that, but I've got a gun the size of my body. I think that makes up for it.
I got tits.
Yeah, I made a mage for the tits too.
I have nukes.
Congrats.
But no
I
tits
got
though.
Tits.
Yeah. You can have all the guns you want, just don't have tits.
Well, I have war crimes. That's better.
I cast shiny spells and I have boobs. It's
Wait,
amazing.
are you the sorcerer or are you the bard?
Sorcerers.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I don't want to be playing no.
My favorite
Absolutely.
spell so far is channeling R.
Channeling R. I'm a big fan of Q.
Big fan of Q, the big fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your buttons do
And-
change, by the way.
And E.
I probably do.
Can't
That's
change
fine.
your keybinds the first day. That's how you lose the game.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like you will have more abilities than you can fit on your bar.
Oh, nice. Well, yeah, it's similar. It's pretty much a Diablo clone. So like you're gonna have, you know, the buttons that you want to press based on the spec that you pick and how you assign your skill points.
I was gonna do the Shadow Blade because they give a straight damage buff to all party members, and I'm like, that's great. But then I read that like the Death Blade, I think that's the one. Is actually, you know, a challenge to play because you have to stand behind things to do critical damage, and I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. And I didn't do it.
I'm gonna try hard.
I know. If I'm gonna play a game like that, I actually want, like, what the fuck hit me? This is what I get for talking.
Remember that more often in life.
Yeah. Is he pulling more? I have to wait.
I absolutely hate that they talk in their bot's spam channel for the Raider IO bot.
Yes.
Because fuck no, I'm not gonna not have that channel muted. Because those bots are so fucking spammy.
Best part about joining a new Discord is what channels should I mute?
All of them.
I immediately mute any channel that has bots in it.
I only responded when someone adds me. Everything else is turned off.
I have never died here. I didn't know that.
Place that you've never died before. That's a mint that. Make it fucking NFT. That's worth money.
Fuck you.
Fucking 15-year-olds sitting home making money selling JPEGs. What a world we live in.
It's not 15-year-olds. 100%.
Well, it's just a general saying.
It's a bunch of really rich people trying to scam 15-year-olds out of money.
Yeah. But
I was
what
fucking. Sorry.
what I find really funny is it's all traded off Ethereum. So like, they're kind of a symbiotic relationship now. Like if Ethereum tanks, sort of NFTs in a way.
Well, Ethereum is the one that pretty much everyone's putting money into for the future.
Yes, because well, it's not worth a ton, but it could be, where Bitcoin is still worth the most. But like,
Well, I
it's,
think
it's very
Ethereum,
hard to mine Bitcoin now.
Isn't most people putting it into Ethereum for Ethereum 2.0 or whatever the fuck they're calling it?
Well, that's the thing with Ethereum 2.0 is it's not mineable. It's only tradable. It's not proof of work. It's proof of stake.
Yeah.
So everyone's trying to mine as much Ethereum as they can now and invest into it so that hopefully when it goes proof of stake, the price goes up. But like I use a program called NiceHash where I rent out my hash power to people and I get paid in Bitcoin. And the majority of the people who are renting out the hash power are mining Ethereum.
Yeah, because it's definitely,
Yeah,
as far as what things look like, going to be the one that survives.
exactly.
No,
But, like,
that's
I
also
looked
if the
into-
governments don't basically just straight up outlaw.
It happened in China. It could happen here.
Because, good lord, the energy consumption.
Oh yeah. And my electricity bill is pretty high.
I remember there was an article that came out that said Bitcoin alone has a energy consumption higher than several countries,
Yes.
like developed countries, not like Zimbabwe.
Oh yeah. No, especially because right now the only way to mine actually Bitcoin now is with an ASIC miner as opposed to a GPU, which use a lot more power.
Range 5.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's a huge difference between like having a GPU rig or rack between like having like an ASICs farm. Like it's like 4 or 5 times the wattage.
Wait, you don't have a bunch of ant miners sitting on a rack in your basement?
No.
Consuming like 300 kilowatts every day? Or whatever the fucking number is.
I'm pulling, let's see.
Sorry, beef.
You're good.
She's not sorry.
With my
I got
gaming
some
PC
black
turned off,
Range 5.
which is a 3080. So with one of my 3080s turned off, which is what I game on, I'm pulling 984 watts. With the other PC I'm on, I'm close to 1200 consistently. So I'm at 1.2 kilowatts. Right? So like my electricity bill for just the mining is like 275 to 300.
Damn. my electric bill's like not even like around 100.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
My
but like
electric
I'm
bill is
making like
120 on average right now.
yeah, or my electric bill before I started mining was like 110, 120 depending on the day, or depending on the month. So like, but like if I'm spending 300 a month paying for the miners, I'm making almost $1,000 a month. So it's definitely profitable.
Yeah, but
Now you just gotta live somewhere like where I am, because the power here is not privatized, and so the rate is
what?
minuscule.
I pay 10 cents per kilowatt, which is actually very low.
I think here's like 0.7.
Nice. That's a huge savings. I'm gonna eventually want to have a house with solar, and just run the miners off solar.
Yeah, I was looking into solar panels. I had somebody come by and actually do an estimate for me, and it just didn't make any sense. Like, even long term, I'd still be paying money to fucking power company, because even with my entire roof added out, it's not enough. The panels aren't as strong.
Why are you wanting the solar panels? Just like to power your house, or for like
To obviously
specific-
negate my power bill.
something to also look into is if you can, depending on where you live, you can look at like geothermal heating and cooling, and that takes a significant chunk out of your energy bill. And then potentially solar power can be enough.
I'm so sad right now.
Find shelter.
We're almost done with this key.
Could I post it in chat?
No, I can't. I'm
Oh,
in
God.
the middle of
Oh,
making sure
God.
people don't die.
What you get for trying to order something from Amazon on Valentine's Day?
Right.
They're prioritizing flashlights,
plugs?
butt plugs, and chocolate.
That's hilarious if that's true.
Honestly, there's probably a small amount of that is actually true.
Yeah. Fine.
Guys, it's Valentine's Day. We need to get these sex toys out. Go, go, go!
But like, I also ordered like a Wi-Fi dongle, and that came at like noon.
Yeah, but that had the word dongle in it.
That's true.
Probably got flagged.
That's what order Valentine's Day dongle. Either that or someone stole the monitor. It's like, oh, look at this cool monitor.
Find shelter.
Shipping delayed, quote unquote.
What just happened to all the mobs? Where'd everything go?
They died.
Did everything just explode? I blinked and it was
Pretty-
all gone.
Yeah, I don't think these guys give spiteful, so they just gone.
What's Spiteful do?
When you kill an enemy, a ghost comes out and targets
Oh,
the
the little
person.
ghosty things. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. They're an absolute fucking nightmare, and it's the worst with Grievous.
Oh, it's Grievous too?
Yeah.
Grievous Spiteful's, I would argue, is one of the easiest things, though.
When you have two melee kind of thing. 2 melee that has to deal with it. And they just
Yeah.
suddenly lose 70%.
Says the fucking mage.
Okay, so when I was doing that on my shaman, and I got KSM on my shaman in pugs entirely, all I did was I would save capacitor totem for when the packs were dying, or
Yeah.
earthbind totem for when the packs are dying, and then you just never get hit by it.
Man, I wish we had a shaman in this group.
You got a warrior with booty clap. Use it.
Booty clap. I think it's like a minute CD as well.
Wait, what's booty clap?
Thunderclap.
Thunderclap?
I don't have thunderclap.
It's a
You don't
talent.
have thunderclap anymore?
It's a talent.
It's
It's
a-
Fury, no.
No, it's a talent. The Fury ability.
It's thunderclap is
Not Fury.
Thunderclap is not a
Piercing
fucking
Hell.
talent.
What about the Piercing Hell?
Let's go Piercing Hell.
I think I do have piercing hell. I could spec that.
Yeah,
No, it's
you
just
do.
a talent.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's a
Talent.
Fury Thunderclap.
I
mean,
thought-
it's not
I thought you were
called
talking about-
thunderclap.
No,
They're
it's called
talking
Piercing
about-
Hell, but it's the same mechanic.
It's Thunderclap is the prot warriors technically, but each of the warrior specs has their own version of it.
I didn't know you could use that for this. I had no idea.
Yeah, you can slow and stun the spiteful mobs.
Yeah. I use
I
that
will-
to interrupt large groups that are casting something, and I'm just like, no, fuck this, get out of here.
I will 100% blink into melee combat with that and Frost Nova them. Typically is what I do. Because then you just don't ever have to fucking worry about it. You just walk off and they just die.
Melting.
Watch your step. Run out.
I beg to differ, but okay.
That she already starts at like 80%, right?
This boss?
Yeah.
Need to get her to 50.
Okay, that's right. That's
I
right.
mean, she starts at 70, doesn't she?
Find shelter.
She starts at.
Because it's 10% for each section of the gauntlet.
I think
What's your
it's 75.
And there's 3 sections.
I think it's. I'm not sure.
I'm sure.
You love saying that.
I've saying it for like 15 years. I love
Watch
it.
your step.
Are you guys staying in the top 1% Discord or?
Yeah.
I don't see any reason not to.
I'm trying to poach as many people as I can.
Dude, if you can
Fine
get
shelter.
Hars,
That'd be
that's
fucking hilarious.
all that tells me is that it wasn't Hars then that wanted the guild gone.
Yeah.
And he said he would be casual up until his house shit's done, right?
Yeah, it's basically what he told me. He said he's looking for a place, but he's debating. Because he wants to play
Yeah.
casually because he's got so much shit going on.
That literally all that tells me is that he was like, I need someone else to handle the duty of being raid lead for a little bit, and no one else wanted to.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. I'm sure I'll get that out of him eventually.
Silly.
All right. I have to go make the hungry boy